Welcome, friends. Or not. Today, we are doing another live stream. All by myself. Not to worry. How are we? I am fantastic and I'm doing really well. Echo, Paulo Gomez. Hello, Josie. How are you? Dusan, welcome. Perfume snobs, welcome. Well, as long as I've got Paulo, I'm all right. Whoop. It's saying I've got 7 people watching now. For a while there, it was just me and Paulo. Andrej, how are you? Breakfast with the duck. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah. But you can have your breakfast whenever you want. How are we doing? I thought I would stream a bit earlier. I'm still a bit... Oh, the love beneath. Welcome to you. I didn't find your email, Rich. I will put it in the... What will I put it in? I'll put it in the chat. I put it in there. I put it in the description, right? And then the guy I was talking to was like, I wouldn't put it in the description if I were you. You never know, like, if you get spammed or you get trolls and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh, yes, people can ask for it. If you want me email, ask for it, and I'm happy to provide it. Let me know when you have it, Paulo Gomez, and I will delete it. Or if anybody else wants to grab it, just let me know. Or just grab it, sorry, because it's there. If it's there, grab it. Sound. Then I will delete it. Paulo has it. That's the main thing. Good hydration. What percentage in this corner of the world to be summoned at a moment's notice and happy for it are we? I don't know. A very small percentage, but a non-zero number. You know? Boz, welcome. You are going to go eat and I'll be back. Here we have, today, Guerlain's Metallica. It arrived from a friend. Stephen Tampton sorted me out. How's the picture today? Is it shit? Is it good? Is it misty? Josie has just woke up. Happy days. Ow. Yo, DJ. Was talking to DJ a little bit earlier. He said another day. And I was like, whoa, had enough of them, haven't we? Days. God. They come and go so quick. Oh, I'm just going to put a little bit of Sudocrem on. I'm still tender. Tender. May 1st is Workers' Day. We just call it May Day here. Of course, we're still ruled by a ruling class, so... No revolutions in this country. We do have a bank holiday next Monday, though, because Charles is getting his hat fitted on Saturday. That'll be nice for him. Jack de Jong. Jack de Jong, I beg your pardon. Welcome. Afternoon, Joe. I'm thinking of adding to our little haul, you know, Joe, because the Germans are on holiday today as well. I put it in literally an hour after they maybe it's not even an hour, maybe it's 15 minutes after they closed on Friday. So I'm thinking of messaging them and saying, hold up, I want to add to our chat, please. Lick the chat, says Dura Rose. I asked Dura if he wanted to come on, but he was like, oh, I've got a bit of a headache, I'm washing my hair, I'm tired. I was like, shut up, bitch. Oh, well, friends, I've been doing a madness. Today I have sold 2 bottles of vintage Koros. I'm also selling a Charles of the Ritz a Charles of the Ritz Eau de Sport, Koros Eau de Sport. I'm selling 2 of those. So if you're in England and you want one of them, let us know, because I've sold 2 bottles of Koros. So Eugene, rocked me to sleep and you woke me up, says Bell. I saw Eugene streaming, pulling the string. Says, don't do it, don't worry, I've still got like 6 or 7 bottles left. I just need to thin the herd and put it out there. There are some decent people who have got them, so it's not a problem. I've also got 2 pristine. They're in their boxes. They've got their little leaflets. They've got their fucking, like all the script. Like they're literally as fresh as the day they were born. These 2 50ml Parfums Core Splashes. So I'm letting those go as well. But don't worry, I've still got me Charles of the Ritz. I've still got a couple of Parfums Core. I've still got a couple of Sanofis. And I've got the brand new one. And some Gucci PPO. Scent of the day, Chanel's Beige EDT. It's nice, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. Yeah, I think it's beige by name, beige by nature. Good afternoon, Manly Sense. Hello, Devon Cross. France is very socialist traditionally. Well, it's not very socialist traditionally. It's just, it is a bit socialist. I mean, Marine Le Pen looks like she might get in next, bad cow. She wants to fuck off her. What next? Balenciaga pour arm sale? No, actually, one of the reasons I'm selling the fucking Koroses is so that I can get to my I can get to my Balenciaga pour arms and other things that I love to wear. John Pondy says, good morning, and good morning to you. Good morning from San Juan. Hello, San Juan. How is San Juan? I bet it's a fuck's sake warmer than it is here. It's absolutely miserable out there. It was pissing down about an hour ago. It was scandalous. Bosvelio is wearing Kenzo Hom Intense. You're a big fan of that. Devon Cross is wearing Freddie Albrighton Boys. The Love Beneath. Afternoon. How are you? Well, we are gathered here today. I thought we would have a chat, see what was going on. And that we will do. Oh, 19 people, that's not bad for an unannounced beginning of a live stream in the middle of a day, a work day, no doubt. 82 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in real money. What's in the vial? Joe, what's in the vial? It's somebody, a friend of the channel, Stephen Tampton, came across some decants of Guerlain's Metallica. So I'm going to be doing a video on that this week. I'm also going to do the last of the Angelos. The last of the Angelos. It sounds like a fucking movie, that, doesn't it? I'm going to do the last of the Angelos creations. I'm also going to do, at some point in the near future, a Dior Homme comparison between the 2005 and the 2011. There's no point in comparing the fucking 2020 because it's a different fragrance, not even fucking remotely the same. Oh, what a day. Been a strange day. Had a half-hour nap before. Felt like 3 hours though. Having a nap always disorientates you. Oh, there's been a mention of a nap and I've started yawning. Does everybody want to tell me what their scent of the day is? Mine is this cheeky little number. What a fragrance. What a fragrance this is. Homme de Grey. Hello, Kitchy K. I bought a Scala in Indonesia yesterday and I fucking loved it, says Josie. I've got those colognes behind my spring offerings. You know. Zara Leather Jardin, Leather Garden. Pradeep says he is wearing Benjamin Bohème by Diptyque. John Pondy is wearing Sicily Dolce & Gabbana. I've got some Dolce & Gabbana up there I could wear. I've got the Pour Homme. Oh, that is lovely. This is an underrated fragrance. Made by Parfums Grey, made in France. Phil Stevens has not chosen his scent of the day yet, but I have, and it is this. Homme de Grey. Oh dear. Excuse me one moment whilst I get... Oh. I get my... What am I going to get? I've totally forgot. I know what it is, I just can't remember the name. Oh, my microfiber cloth. Dear me. What is going on? Oh, there's a bag full of samples from Dura Rose. Oh, this microfiber cloth. Can you put microfiber cloths in the wash? Like, can you wash them? Do we know this? Is this a thing? What's a microfiber cough? That's when you get your microfiber cloth stuck in your throat, like. Excuse me. There it is. A nice camera cleanser for you there. I'm gonna do my screen on my other phone as well. Yes. Oh dear. What's this? Everything seems to be... I heard you like a big cough. Shut up. Have a big cough. I had my first immunosuppressants in weeks today. I am delighted. I am sure I already feel better. I probably don't. But maybe it's just like a psychosomatic thing. I feel less tired. Like this time yesterday I took like a 2-hour nap. And like today I only took like a half-hour nap. So that's progress, innit? You know what I mean? I've polished up my little bottle of Homme de Grey. I've got a few of these as well, be left in no doubt. Fabulous fragrance, that. Anyone into Argos? Tell me your favourite scent by them. No. I'm not into them. Too much YouTube influencer gimmicky brand. They've shot their fucking load as far as that's concerned. Too much marketing. Too many people saying the same things about them. Sorry. I heard there was a bit of controversy yesterday. Parfums Vintage, a clone brand, claiming that Zaharoff's tobacco has no tobacco in it. And I thought, ooh, that'll go on doing like a fucking lead balloon. I see incense rose, fizzy rum and coke vibes. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, fucking hell, maybe you're right. Joe says, I think if you're a clone house, you keep quiet. I think you're absolutely spot on, to be frank. I think you're absolutely spot on. I think if you're a clone brand, you shut your fucking shit and you just fucking get your money and fuck off, like. I'm not bothered. I've actually got a bottle of tobacco by Zaharoff, which I paid for. I hasten to add, and thus I will say what the fuck I want about it, and what I say about it is that I think it's very lovely. So there you have it. What do you think of that? I haven't used it very much yet because I have got something pretty similar. And what's it fucking called? Fuck me, man. What's it called? Tobacco Rouge. Tobacco Rouge. I can never fucking remember these things when they're not stood stock right in front of us. Jesus. Yeah. So, excuse me. Earlier I watched an interview with Christian Petrovich of Argos, and now I want to get some Argos sample set. Go do it. It's not a bad idea. That I didn't know he did a sample set. I might fucking get a sample set off him. We'll see what they're like. You know what I mean? I do, Rich. They seem to be fine. Oh, that's okay then. If you're washing your thingies, that's cool. Oh, that's Paolo. Aha! Paolo, I will. I will get in touch with you afterwards, my friend. I'm currently streaming. Oh, he sent us boxes, the swine. Are all of these full? Not you, Paolo, I'm talking about someone else. Somebody sent us an email with pictures of... Thank you very much. How much are all of these full? Sorry, I'm just about to write an email. Give us a second. Thank you very much. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly blast off an email to someone else. I'm getting emails. You don't get emails for days, and you get loads. Jura's cat's unwell. Oh no. Struggling to find interesting brands to try. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'll tell you what, DJ is the one who sent me those Angelos creations. I've got to give him his credit. He is not bad. He is not bad. And there are some fucking not good perfumers, indie perfumers, many of which I don't talk about because I don't want to shit on them. Right? But Galen just sent me a message saying farts. Oh. Why did Galen send me a message saying farts? Has he got a problem? You all right there, Galen? I don't know what to do to him. Right. That's how we deal with people like Galen. He's going to be outraged when he listens to that. It's going to be fucking mint. Robin, welcome to you in Germany. I hope you are having a nice Labour Day. I did check, and the Germans are not at work today. I may have wanted to have spoken to a German shop myself today. 30-minute nap, and then the stream fever hit. Yes, that's right. I need to... I heard you like a big cough. Anyone into Argos? Yes, the Argos catalogue. Very good, Jura. What do you do in front of the camera that makes it cloudy? Nothing. Literally, I never fucking I never do anything in front of the camera that makes it cloudy. I don't even use this one. Like this, I use this one for streaming because the battery's better. I use the other one for making videos. More pictures. Miel de bois. Jeu de peau. Oh God, he's gonna want a fucking fortune off me. This. Oh, I'm bracing. Like, it's a good thing Anuj is fucking good to us, and it's not Anuj texting us. Oh, you mean the quatrefoil wipe? No, I don't have a quatrefoil wipe. Would you believe? Eugene has not provided me with a quatrefoil wipe, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. Now he ripped me pants, which I don't want to do because I'm not at school. Let's have a look here. What's the chat coming at us with? Struggling to find interesting brands? Yes, if anybody's got any interesting brands, please get in touch with DJ. Brody, it's all the lemon squeezing he does. Quite the sight, let me tell you. 9 out of 10 cents tobacco scents don't use tobacco, says DJ. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that it's a massively outrageous fucking thing, that. If he hasn't found tobacco. I mean, that's if you believe what the fuck I says. And I mean, it is a clone brand. You know what I mean? So that immediately makes us think, do I actually believe what he says when he talks about perfumes? Not hugely. It doesn't bother me if there's not actual tobacco in it. It just, if you can get the accord right and smell it, it's good smelling fragrance. Somebody said something about ISOE Super as well, because somebody sent us the post, and I was like, apparently it's like 50% ISOE Super, and I was like, oh fuck, that upset us more than the not being. I mean, it didn't upset us, but it upset us more than there not being tobacco, and that doesn't. It's a tobacco fragrance. I mean, my Tabac Rouge, if you remember Tabac Rouge, the big joke about Tabac Rouge, which is my favorite tobacco fragrance, was that in the note listings, they never listed tobacco until they reformulated it, right? Which I always thought was hilarious, but it's true. There was no tobacco in it, which would align perfectly with what they're saying about tobacco. You know, I don't know what's true and what's not true about tobacco, but if there's not tobacco in it, I imagine it's par for the course. Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, mate. 12 pictures pricing should take me a couple of days. Just let me know. Okay. Thank you for sending them. Please. The prices. Would you do me a deal on if I told you do me a seal? A deal. I'm streaming at the minute. Just come say hi. By the way, I'm streaming. Come say hi. Just give us a wave. I'm going to be taking some pictures into town tomorrow to see about getting them framed. Sorry, I'm not being the greatest conversation at the minute. I'm fucking trying to do two things at once, and I struggle to do one thing at once. Do you know what I mean? Right. What's wrong with marketing? You got to do that today. There's certain types of different marketing. I agree. Marketing's always. I mean, if you're trying to sell things, then marketing's always a big thing. I just don't like adverts. But I'm not. I like adverts. I find quite intrusive now, and I find them patronising as well. you know. But that's like a me thing. That's not a hello, Anuj. I was just singing your praises. Yeah, I'm not hugely into marketing now. I like word of mouth, but I don't like being advertised to, you know. Now you too could own this fucking fragrance, which will get you boobs and will get you pubic tunnel. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily want that. Well, I do want that, but I don't think perfume's going to do it, mate. You don't need Tobacco Absolute to make a tobacco. Tobacco Absolute is lovely but strong and not cheap. Most just using the code and not Tobacco Absolute of various kinds, says DJ. This Ganymede clone has a cool name, Ganymede. Oh dear. Tabanone is used a lot, which is an expensive synthetic too. That's in Tobacco Oud. Pradeep, that sounds Scottish for some reason. Tobacco is very good. Welcome, Bry. What is you guys' favourite tobacco, says Josie. I would say mine's Tabac Rouge. And I think Tabac by Zaharov's actually really good as well. Like, I bought that and I was happy. Do you know what I mean? I remain happy, even after what's been said in the last 24, 48, 72 hours. Bollocks. I don't care. Like, shouldn't affect the smell, that shit. Jura, what don't you like about Argos? I've thought about getting an Argos sample set before. Genuinely, I have. But I would buy it. You know? And then I would say what the fuck I like about it. Did Zaharov come to Newcastle to meet you like you did with us? He did not. The problem with that, and we never talked about it seriously or anything like that, but the problem with that for me is that I could wake up on any given day. Say I could meet you, me and you arranged to meet in 2 weeks' time, right? I could wake up on that day and just be like, there is no way, because of the state of my health, like seriously, like there's like, but there's like, I could just wake up one day and just be like, look, I just can't today, sorry. And I would hate to do that to somebody, you know. I would hate to do that to somebody, you know. I mean, I imagine George would find plenty to keep him entertained in Newcastle, you know. He could visit all the historical sites. But I couldn't, like, that's the problem. That's the major problem I've got with meeting loads of people. Paolo says, sneaky, eh? Boz never tried the brand. Need a bottle of Honda Grey. It's fantastic, Robin. Product apparently went to Blackpool instead. Shut up, Jura. Does anybody have experience with Pierre Guillaume? I tried their Myriad, and I thought it was fantastic. I tried a couple of Pierre Guillaume, and I thought they were all right as well. This was a long time ago. I'm sure he did a fragrance called La Humaniste or something around that. I know that Frappin did that fragrance as well, but I'm sure Pierre Guillaume did. I thought he was quite good because he was stocked at... Who was he stocked at? He was stocked at Bloom. Also tried Legend Doesn't Matter King, Lone Star Memories, nothing crazy. Shut up, Bri. My cat is unwell. Oh no, Jura. Jura, he seems to be hanging out with George. That doesn't sound like something... It is something you would do, young rascal. Wants to record your farts and send it to him. Curly flatulence. Pradeep, you don't need to ask from my experiences, Jura. George Z was on TLTG stream last night and talked about the attack on his tobacco by that brand Vintage. Pineapple Vintage. A brand based solely on cloning fucking Aventus. Just totally out my fucking scope of anything, really. It must be weird getting your fucking perfume fucking cloned. I've never smelled a clone that was more than fucking, 50% fucking... That was 50% similar. People who say it's 1-to-1 and people who say it's 90% this, it's not. Sorry, I just have to disagree. It's just not. I'm just not having it. Centre of the day, Miller Harris Vetiver Insolent. George said he called Claude and he told him there is such a thing as tobacco oil. 50% ISOE super is okay if it's balanced well. You can have less. But the thing is with George isn't a perfumer. You know what I mean? It's hard to, it's difficult to turn around and be like, oh, George, like, how many oils are in particular? He's the designer, he's the brand owner, he's not the perfumer. You know? 50% ISOE is okay. Well, you can have less, but smell it more if it's not balanced well with other ingredients. Hello, Tripler. You are wearing Sheep Napolitan. Encre Noir, a darling scent. For a lot, is half ISOE. I agree. Rich voice notes when he types. All I know is tobacco is better than me than both Herod and Z. Tobacco over knee. He means... Does he stick his tongue out when he concentrates? No, I don't, actually. That used to drive me fucking wild at school. I just want to punch people in the lip. Anuj, welcome. Rich Jura Boz, sounds like something Jeremy would say. Sultan Pasha Tabakrum is quite nice alongside Ladamao Pentito and Atman Zaman EDP, says DJ. Tabak Blonde has no tobacco note, but it's for smokers, okay? I'm not one, but still it's my favourite perfume with tobacco in the name. Hit the like button, people, says the love beneath. Yes, lick Richard's button. Event hits. Oh no, Anuj. Oh hi, Anuj. Greeting to you. Tour de Hermes has really gone downhill for me. I get mostly ISOE super. Apparently 55% would rather wear Owen Tenth Vetiver. Tour's always had massive amounts of ISOE super, says DJ. Yeah, it's a massive ISOE super perfume. It's an ISOE super with little flicks of other stuff in it. You know? I think Jean-Claude Lehner, personally, everybody talks about how good he is. He's good, and he's a fuck's sake better than I'll ever be, right? And better than almost better than like your amateur perfumers and like most professional perfumers, to be honest. But he's not the greatest perfumer ever. He's not even in the fucking top 10, 20. For me, I think he's hugely overrated. Hugely. Anyone know the different reformulations of the Loewe Pour-On bottles? First was Para Ombra, then Pour-On with Roman lettering, and then with the linear lettering. Then came the new bottles, says Robin. I know Para Ombra was first, and I've got a bottle of that, and it still smells fucking great. George does pick out the ingredients, but yes, that's where his involvement stops, says Boz. So Sephora no longer makes samples. Pass. Always a different packaging too, says Robin. Field de Tobacco is still my favourite tobacco from Miller Harris. Tobacco Rose by What's Her Chops, Liz Moore. That's really good. Manginosis, good morning, Rich. Nice to hear your voice on my window to the world. Welcome, Manginosis. Is JCE better than Olivia Creed, though? Now, I am better than Olivia Creed. I'm as much of a perfumer as that. I guess it's safe to say with any reformulations, anything that is not the current bottle would be great. I would say that. The new Acro is gasp, a gourmand, disgusting, says DJ. They're not doing too well, you know. I think ink is really nice, and the girl with the nice bum likes it on me. So that's always a boon. I'm going to go and dehydrate. Give me not 5 minutes, I'll be 2 minutes. I won't be long. Don't go. Stay. My name is Quack, and I am back. I'm growing my beard out a little bit. A sneaky look in the mirror there. I am growing my beard out a bit. That's always a fun thing to do in preparation for the old summer. Just 2 seconds. I appreciate how everybody sticks around when I go to dehydrate. I'll tell you what I haven't worn for a while. This. I haven't worn this in years. What's happened to Ramsey? He's gone over a week. I texted him this morning. I was like, fucking hell, it's no wonder I've got fucking restless leg. How come you haven't made a video for a week? He's been away with work. He's a busy man. He's got a life. You know what I mean? He goes hell for leather, you know, with his channel and his life and his work, and he's got a family and fucking all these things. He still finds time to make a shit ton of content. Jura has met the lass with the nice peach. It's true. I guess it's sorry. Vanilla Havana is getting top 3 for me with cocoa, vanilla, and tobacco. Yes, that's a good call as well, actually. I really, really enjoy that shit. It's fantastic. You know what I mean? Cresp hasn't made a good perfume in years, says DJ. Still have yet to try that one, says Joe. Who's JCA? Jean-Claude Elena. What's happened to Ramsey? He's still with us. Did you like that message I sent you there, Galen? Did you listen to it? Did you enjoy it? Do you use beard oils? No, I don't. But I've thought about it. I'm not sure. I know Tom Ford makes a beard oil. I wonder if Anusha's got any vintage beard oils. Oh, it's... Hi, Rich. Can you please say a bottle of water? Yes, I can. Thank you for asking. A Balenciaga pour-on beard oil would make you wet. Well, hopefully it wouldn't leave us too wet. You know. Was that a bottle of water good enough for you, or would you prefer a different kind of bottle of water? A bottle of juice, perhaps. We are Ramsey's family now, says Galen. I don't know how Ramsey does it. He deserves all the fucking success he gets. He's put in a lot of work. Oh, Joe, have you not got the sample set from... Have you not got the sample set from... What's it called? I know who Onslow is, but I can't say it like that. Someone snuck me Lonvoil. Somebody snucked me Lonvoil beard oil in a purchase. Argos is well worth the sample. Very natural smelling. How much are they? Let's have a look. We'll do a little bit of research here, shall we? Oh, I know for a fact if I put Argos into fucking Argos fragrances. Argos fragrance. Argos, the triumph of Bacchus. I actually know a perfume, not a perfume, a fucking, I actually know a painting. Oh, there's the geezer's face, right in me face. Calm down. A Ruby Murray. Scent of the Morning with Santos de Cartier Eau de Sport. I've got a bottle of that. It's very good. Apparently there's a chat button, but I will not be using it in case they find out that I have a YouTube channel. Shop. Filter. Fuck me, they're expensive, aren't they? How many fragrances do they have? Limited quantity available. Quickly, you better buy them now. Bollocks. Argos sample pack of 8 fragrances. Each natural spray contains 2 ml. That's $56. That's not that bad. For 8. You've got pure oil pack. You've got a fragrance diffuser. He's obviously got a lot of money, this dude, because you don't just start a brand like this, do you? You don't just go in like, oh, there's a pour-home candle. Oh, I like a candle in this house. I was burning my candle earlier on. Do you know what it is? Bollocks. I'm going to have these. Go to me cart. Check out. He uses PayPal. Log in. Not necessary to proceed. Billing details. Yes. He's not getting that email address, I can tell you. He's getting a different one. There it is. No, I don't want to ship to a different address. No, I don't want to create an account. $75? You got $20 fucking shipping? Are you winding me up? You can pay with your credit card even if you don't have a PayPal account. Piss off. Who wants $25 shipping? The fucking mad fucker. What's he talking about? Bollocks. DHL International ship. Can you not just send them like a normal person? Fuck off. Bollocks, I'm having it. Proceed to checkout. $75. What's that in real money? Like 60 quid. Fuck, a massive bird just took off, flapping its wings like a fucking lunatic. Nearly shit myself. £63, you know. For 8 samples, including shipping, you're a fucking rascal, sir. But I'm buying these so I can say what the fuck I want about it. $75.99, piss off. I do it for the samples, though. I don't mind. I've got a couple of bills to fucking pay as far as fucking fragrances are concerned. I'll be paying a fuck's sake more than that, don't you worry. I hope we can reach a deal that would make both parties happy. I don't think I have the chance to join the stream now, but I will definitely see it later. Excellent. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice to hear from you. Just let me know. Worked out prices. Thank you. Oh no. Alright, we'll get back to the chat. Rich, my Piva Cuir de Russie bottle. Oh fuck. The chat moves too quick. Ooh, I've lost some people while I did that bit of shopping. People aren't interested in Argos, it seems. Yes, Anuj, I did buy a sample set of something called Argos fragrances. 8 of them. Worked out at £63, including the shipping. The shipping was fucking $20. Hideous. Foul, that. What are you thinking, Anuj? Rich Try Salati, I gave you that sample years ago. No, I'm going to do a video about it. Can you see where's my bottle opener? I wish Vanilla Van wasn't so sweet, just say it in your own way. Vintage on the face. Ruby Murray. Scent of the Morning was Santa's Tacati. I've read all of these. Thank you, Supply and Demand. I'm getting their sample set. Isn't Argos in the same bracket as Parfum de Marly and Initio? I feel that they might be. Influencer, YouTuber brand, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not an influencer. I'm barely a YouTuber. So you could have bought a decent designer. No, well, the thing is, we'll find out if they're any good or not, you know? The thing is, right? The thing is, I have to buy them because I won't take them for free. And to be able to offer an opinion on them, if they're shite, I'll say they're shite. Do you know what I mean? And I've paid for them. I'll do what the fuck I like with it. Right? So we will find out. No, I think Argos is higher quality, says supply and demand. Some of the mist over the top bottles too. What? Some of the most over the top bottles. Oh, I've got you. Do they do kettles? I need a new one. Where's my $2, says Michael John. I take it is in the US, says Joe. Yes. I think the most cringe brand recently is that Sense of Wood. You could be an opera singer, Rich. Popped out of nowhere. Whoa! Popped out of nowhere. Strong-armed social media marketing. Sense of Wood is cringe, but I do like some of their stuff, says Galen. Chuffed to bits, says Paolo. Fuck me. Fuck Sense of Wood. Bastards don't even ship to Europe and they want you to subscribe. I have no idea who these people are. Matcha, Premier. Whoa. The stuff I've smelled from them so far isn't great. Like, I'll be doing them after I have done what they're called. The Angelos. I'll be starting on them. I've got so many sample sets to get through. It's ridiculous. That's a lot of dosh, says Joe. It is. I love Adonis Awakens, Danae, Palace, Athene, and Poor Femme, says Supply and Demand. Very sly, that subscription shit. What do you mean? What is this about subscription? Ask them if they accept bread, duck currency. Tripler says, Rich, my Pivet Clé de Russie bottle made it across the pond this morning. Took 2 weeks to get out of the UK. I was getting nervous. Who sent you it? Still looking for brands to try that I would like, says DJ. Rich, I missed it. What did you just buy? Rich Try Ensalada. I gave you that sample ages ago. Ah, shite. Jesus, Duck. You could have bought a decent designer for that price. Well, like I say, we'll find out if they're any good or not. We'll see. When there's 3 cents you want and they aren't released yet, poor DJ. I can't wait for your opinion on them, says Supply and Demand. You prefer Clive Christian where they charge you $600 for 50 mil? Germ says, spoiler alert, that's shite. I refuse to take freebies from any brands unless I can sell them back on base notes for at least $100 a piece. Ah, sent by the seller I emailed you about, I see. Clive Christian, ultimate cringe. Are you part of Argos, Boz? Says Pradeep. I've heard good stuff about Crab Apple Blossom by Clive Christian, but that was one review. Sent by the seller. Where did you go, bourgeois? Says Dusan. Oh, shit. Dusan played some chess. That was quite a quick game of chess, was it not? What's with Widdy in London? I don't know. What is with Widdy in London? Who are these people? Oh, the top of this is immense. Like, it's even the lemon's quite good. The top of this reminds me of the top of the Loewe Porom. You know? Pretty good fucking fragrance, like. What am I doing? Honda Grey. Here we go. Lemon, basil, bergamot, petitgrain, labdanum, neroli, jasmine, peach, benzoin, oak moss, sandalwood, musk, and amber. I don't like lemon usually. I don't like labdanum usually. I don't like jasmine usually. I'm not funny about peach sometimes. Peach is alright. Just got to be careful. But in this, it's just fucking Gerard Anthony. Absolutely sensational fucking blend, this. I fucking highly recommend it to you, my friends. Is it a holiday in the US today? Oh, bourgeois. Good morning, peeps. How are you, Duck? Welcome, Interference. I'm alright. How are you? That reminds me, the next sample set I want to buy is a Mind Games. It's another hyped brand at the minute, says Pradeep. I got them, I got those Strange Loves because they were being hyped. Fucking, there's no fucking way they're worth anything like what they're charging. I don't even know where I've put the sample set. It's around. But I paid a lot of money for that sample set as well. Overpriced, very well made though. Christophe Laudamiel, good at what he does. Yeah, they're so fucking expensive. They're far too expensive. The amount of iris in that fucking Melt My Heart is beautiful, though. It's a fucking lovely fragrance, that. It might be a little bit too pretty. I got a Whittian free coupon, but haven't used it yet, says Bosvelio. Whittian Black has a great carnation. Brut Parfum Karate Aftershave Long Past Brothers Go to Back in the Day. Sorry, scent of the day. I didn't understand a word of that. I've been sampling Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine and I kind of like it. I'm considering getting a bottle for myself, says Michael John. Thoughts on Savile Row? Got a bottle for $9 this week. Couldn't resist. Haven't smelled it. Whittian is the best brand. Whittian is the brand that used to be known as AJ Arabia or something like that, isn't it? I remember smelling London. It had the common Western oud smell to it. AJ Arabia. Jura Rose, it's time to evolve into an Ordovician Rose. Okay, a brand that was originally called AJ Arabia has already put me off. I've smelled enough of those brands. Yeah, I feel very similarly, to be honest with you. Those brands, once you've smelled one of them, you've smelled all of them. Ordovician is a geological term. I worked at a geological museum. It's an epoch. Boss, do you like geology? Jura has a degree in geology. Duchamp, that would make me older. I would hope to evolve into a Miocene rose, perhaps. They're overpriced as hell. The U doesn't even need some good stuff. Whatever you call it. Boss, do you like geology? Got 6 sample set of Darren Allen last night. All with interesting note pyramids. Fairly priced. Kudos for that. Very much priced mainly to be in the luxury area. I'll give you a Caledonian Fault, Jura. Not really at all, but it was a nice place to work. I tried Rubini Nuvolarea. Smells like a race car. Paleontology is more interesting than mineralogy. Jura Rose, a dropout geology student. Hello, Rich and everyone. Welcome, Juro. How are thou? Oh, I should compare 3 tobacco fragrances, shouldn't I? Oh, fuck. How am I going to do this? I need to get through. I've got loads of these type things, like 5mm, 10mm decants that I really need to get through. I'm fucking giving this to Richie G. I cannot fucking. I just cannot wait to get rid of it. It's Grand Soir. I don't even know why it's there. I'm also giving him a bottle of Gucci PPR Koros. I'm going to see him this week at some point. I didn't drop out. I did my time. I think DJ's talking about himself. Let's have a look here. I'm going to be shifting some fucking House of Matriarch as well soon, I think. This is fucking glorious. It is sweet. I mean, fucking DJ's right. It's very sweet. It's not very sweet, but it is sweet. DJ is saying that he is a dropout geology student, Dura Rose. That is my interpretation of what is going on, you Burke. Yes, I did, says DJ. Grants was one of the most boring fragrances. It is absolutely fucking shit. It's so middle of the road. You're sweet, duck. Shut up, Dura Rose, you tart. Where is Dev? I don't know, he's probably busy. He's at university, isn't he? A busy kid. Life is full and exciting when you're his age, so he'll be doing shit. He might do a stream tonight, I don't know. Supply and Demand says, yeah, Grand Soir's nothing special. Yeah, it's fucking massively overhyped. I went through this stage about 6 months ago where I was looking for a, fucking hell was I looking for? An amber. I was looking for an amber, but I've got Amber Sultan. I went the sample prices on Darren Allen, 6.2, 2.5 mil sprayers for $30. Very family thinks it is. It's sound though. I have a tendency to get swayed by nice packaging, says Buzz. I don't know. Alan Hansen, how are you? Saw your message last night, Alan Hansen, literally seconds before I fell asleep. And then forgot all about it. Does anybody know of a bottle of Mer Ardente by Annick Goutal being sold? I'm just gonna have a look at something. I need to get in touch with the news about something. Dating these Maltos. Oh, Nick Nestros said he smelled a bottle of this and he fucking loved it. And I was like, fair play to you. I said, I've got one if you want one. Hi, Alan. Was wondering where you've been, says Galen. How come Galen's being nice to Alan? John Lewis sells Goutal, but not vintage, of course. Now, these Mer Ardentes are gone. I want a vintage. I want an old bottle. I don't want a fucking new one. I have Latafa Opulent Oud Palau, and you're right. Alan has been nice to me. I'm nice to you. Amber Fetiche, Mer Ardente, and Incense Flamboyant are all great, says Juro. I'm onto a bottle of Encens Flamboyant. You know? I'm onto a bottle of it. It's good, you're right. I've got a sample of it over here. Give us a second. I might buy that as well. How's Alan Hansen doing? Alan, speak. How are you? I was gonna have people on. I thought, fuck it, we'll get some fucking people on this stream. But then I asked Dura Rose and he was like, no, I've got a headache. I was like, well, fuck off then, you bitch. So nobody's coming on now. Oh, I've had a vintage bottle of vetiver by Anna Goutal and sold it because it was just too black. It was black and tarry, you know. So I sold that. I then, excuse me, Miraudon's lovely. It is lovely. I'll give them that. It is a very nice perfume. That. I like myrrh. I'm a big right myrrh, as Nelly would say. And then I've got you met you. 40 people. Welcome, 40 people. Encens flamboyant. Start with Fetiche and Eau de Sud. I've got Eau de Sud. I've got a vintage Eau de Sud. But I sold my vintage Lavande because it was too powdery. And I sold my vintage vetiver because it was too black. It was a very black incense. And vetiver, I beg your pardon. It was a very black incense. Very black vetiver, Jesus. Yeah, I want this Miraudon. There's a lady selling one on Parfumo. She had it up for sale for 9 months. Because it's too expensive. Now I want to buy some Anna Goutal fragrances, says Duchan. Eau de Hadrienne is also great. Yes, I agree. Anoush had loads of these and then they've obviously sold quick as fuck. John Lewis sells guitar. A lot make me feel sick. I have Latafa Opulent Oud Paulo. Oh, not Palau. Paulo. Fuck. I need Miraudon, says Tripler. And greetings to Joe and Galen. Sablers is one of their stunners. Anna Goutal, that is. I have Flamboyant and I love it. There's a partial 50ml, 100ml Ardent for sale here for €50. I would buy that. Where is it for sale, Brody? That'll have opened up lovely as well, that. I recently tried Grand Amour from Anique and loved it. Where are you, Brody? I want to buy some Anna Goutal fragrances. Incense Flamboyant reminds me of a priest, says Dura Rose. Everything reminds you of a priest. Scent of the day on this May Day is Whispered Myths by imaginary authors. Start with Fetiche and Eau de Sud. There's Miraudon on Parfumo. It goes for 225. I know, I've seen it. I've talked to the girl about it. She's in Switzerland. She's called Rosie. She's really canny. She's really nice. She's really nice to talk to, but I cannot pay €225 for 100ml of that. I know someone who got a fucking 100ml of it for 70 quid, man. Scent of the Day is 8 and Bob EDP. Shite. It's the EU perfume sale Facebook group if anyone wants Miraudon. Oh, Prodip. I'm not in the EU anymore, am I? Fuck's sake. Not out of choice, though. I voted to remain. I always make that very clear whenever I'm talking to anybody about that situation. I just don't think it's a very good idea to cut off the fucking your nearest neighbours unless there's a fucking incredibly large earthquake, at which point we actually move away from fucking Europe. We've shat in our hands and clapped there. I am excited by the fact that we are joining that fucking that trading block with Canada and Japan in, with Chile and Peru and fucking Australia and New Zealand and is it Shanghai, like the Philippines and that, you know what I mean? That'll be fucking fun. Barrels of fun, that. But I just think that it's silly to cut off your nearest neighbours, like, you know. We had the best of all the worlds. We were in the EU and we didn't have the fucking currency, so we could control our own money. So, but bollocks to politics, politics, if you will. Galen, you are very American. Yeah, he's on the far side of America as well, you know. How's Wada Hadrian by Anik? Is it worth it? It is discontinued, but I can still see some bottles here in Dubai. Wada Hadrian, not as nice as Oda Hadrian, in my opinion. Jura, it's true. I woke up, said my prayers, got in my morning gun range practice, then fired up the barbecue, says Galen. Do I need Encens Flamboyant? I don't. I've got that Lavs by Unum. Bless the Americans. I'll tell you what it is. If the YouTube channel and the audience and everything, like this whole adventure that I've fucking thing, I'm being serious, has taught me anything, it's that Americans are not like what they're portrayed as. They're not like that. They're very good people. Fucking, and I understand their reasons for some of the things that they do much better now. Don't get us wrong. Some of it's crazy. But I understand it now. I do love them. P. Jones. To you as well. How are you doing? You are new. I never met an American I haven't liked, though. I've only met around 10 or so. Toussaint says Americans are fat. Not all of them. I've got an incoming call. Who the fucking hell's this? Hold on a second. Fucking bastards hung up on us. Do you know what that is? There's this fucking thing, right, where fucking companies call you, right, and they get you to call them back, and they charge you silly money. The fucking little shithouses. Let's have a look. Who called me? It's from Leeds. Oh, it's rated negatively. 33 searches and 2 people have left a comment. Ooh, let's have a look, shall we? It's a landline number. No, I will not accept your fucking cookies, you shithouses. I don't care if you're trying to help us. I will save me preferences. Number of comments, 7. Unanswered, no reply. Obviously a scammer. Hang up and block. Cut off as soon as I answered. Not picking up on callback. Obviously a scam. I don't answer numbers that pop out of the blue. Seems like it was right. Kept offering me 50% off. However, not telling me off what. Just kept saying my network payment monthly. Started getting very irate with me. Rang again. I've now blocked them. The number keeps calling me and hanging up. Who the fuck rings on a fucking bank holiday? That's getting blocked. I'm not having that. Some fucker from Leeds. I need to fucking... Was this a business? No. I need to do something here. How do I block you, you bitch? Block and report spam. Filter spam. Yes, I will filter spam. Sorry about that, I'm just doing a bit of housekeeping. I'm not having that. Who the fuck rings during a stream? Do they not know? How rude. Thanks, Mitch. That means a lot of Americans get a bad rep. They do get a bad rep. Let's all call Rich on a bank holiday. Fuck that. Don't call me on a bank holiday. I'll wrestle you, Dushance's tripper. I would like to visit New Orleans at some point, says Pradeep. I would like to go to Montana. Amazing scenery. Cut the rope, Americans work lazier and smarter, says Tripper. DJ Rich or the spam? Too salty, spam. Both. Oh, I've got some soup. Speaking of salt, there's some fucking vegetable soup being brewed downstairs. That's going to be salty, I can tell you. This Muradont's lovely. Ah! This Muradont is lovely. But is it lovely enough to buy? Do we think that M7's got real myrrh in it? Fosco says he saw a moose in Montana. Oh. You didn't shoot it, did you? Your body doesn't get on a plane, never ever. My body would not appreciate getting on an aeroplane at all. But welcome, Fosco. Like, I'd have to be in the rudest of health. Like, something would have to change, you know? Do you find Muradont too sweet? Common criticism. Well, that's not Muradont, so... Take a boat? No. That's even worse. Jesus. Because whatever I'm doing, I need to do it quick, you know? Oh, God. Beg your pardon. I would not mince. Well, by water as a duck, then. Nope. No, I did not shoot the moose, says Fosco. Fosco, shoot the moose. Oh, dear. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. There is Smolto's boron. I'm going to wear that at some point soon again. Ah, you bet you. This is so good. Do you think there's really myrrh in here? Mandarin accords. Mandarin, bois de oud, patchouli, cistus, and myrrh. Right, myrrh. This has opened up fucking gloriously, this bottle. Woo! Fucking gorgeous. I've got the other ones as well. Brada have this collection which comes in 30mm sizes. Each scent focuses on Soliflor, and they are numbered. Number 10 is myrrh. I believe they are pure parfum. Nice. Can't decide which Utal presentation I like better, the Asian sticker or the ribbed flacon. Ribbed for your pleasure, Tripler. Yes, I am publicly inviting Rich to Ireland. No, I'm publicly declining. I'd have to get my fucking passport sorted. I would have to get... I'd have to get everything sorted. My love of Gutal are Nuit Etoile, Muradont, Eau de Sud, Hadrian Absolu, Vetiver, and Eau de Fear. I get the fear sometimes. Just generally. I just got jazz in that bottle. You've just jazzed in a bottle, have you? I sold my jazz. You would think it's one of those weird things, right? You would think that's right up my alley. You would think that was right up my alley. But it's not. It's really not. Ah! This is going in... I've got this in the wrong fucking place, to be honest. This should be in the autumn and winter collection. I think it's dark. I did say I was going to give it a go in the fucking... I'm selling a bottle of this as well, if anybody wants one. Just in the UK, though. Sorry, friends. It's very masculine. It's very 80s masculine powerhouse thing. Have you dipped your beak into the vintage Bottega Veneta? I smelled those the first time around, right? And the fucking performance was lifting. The performance was rotten, I can tell you right now, mate. Shite. Of jazz and jizz prestige. Oh. I wore the original Tom Ford M7 just yesterday. I only have 30mm of it and wish I had more. Tripler, I wonder why they never became popular. Good for you, Jura. Yes, again, I would like to announce that Fliss has agreed to come onto the channel to talk about incense and tell us everything she knows, which will be nice. So that'll be good. It's just a question of when. I don't want to hassle her too much, do you know what I mean? Because she's another one of these people with a life. Oh. Oh, fuck off. That wasn't as bad as I feared it was going to be fair. There were some big boys went over there. To be fair to Aedes de Venustus, Iris Nazarena, it behaved itself impeccably there. Saw a bottle of that come up recently for sale, fucking 200 odd quid for the vintage. I thought, it's not fucking worth it. It's exactly the same. I've got them. They're exactly, it's just a new bottle. It's not, I mean, I do realise that new bottle usually means reformulation. Rich is the king of Fragalanche. Next is Ram. Ram is the prince. I am the king and Ram is the prince. Not really something I want to be king of, but I will accept it because it is true. Rich is the king of Fragalanche. That Missoni is the vintage bottle I have ever seen. It's so vintage. It smells vintage as well. It smells like a big... I don't know if you know who Harley Race is, the wrestler, right? It smells like the type of shit he would wear with his fucking mutton chops and his big curly hair and his mustache, you know, with like a big suit on. Fucking something that would, like, Jacques Marine would wear. Jacques Marine, the French criminal. It's a really good film, that, you know. And it's not life-changing. I quite like the incense in Missoni Uomo. Do you? I like the vetiver. I think the vetiver in it's very stern. I mean, look at the fucking sprayer. Look at the sprayer on that. Good grief. That is a proper 80s sprayer, that. It's even got fucking arrow on it, man. Look at that. Spray this way. Manly Sense, welcome. Natalia, welcome. We were just talking about the Iris Nazarena you sent. Thank you very much. This is so odd. Do you know, I bought a bottle of this off of News, right, and then I sold it. And it sold instantly. Huge mistake. And so I bought 3 more. And I've got one of them up for sale. Trying to pay for the shipping that I got off of News. This is a fabulous fragrance. Pine vetiver. I get what you're talking about. Incense. It's got like a peppery, dry kind of feel. Excuse me whilst I yawn in your ears. Wow. Oh my God, Harley Race, says Fosco. Fosco, if you know Harley Race, right, this is what Harley Race would wear when he was in the NWA. Not the rap group. He was never in there. But like this is Harley Race, like it's got that outrageous. Let's get it up. Let's have a look. Missoni Parfum, Porhom. I want Missoni Uomo. I beg your pardon. Juniper, sorry, top notes, juniper, bergamot, lemon, basil. I get this kind of fizziness from the juniper, and I get this little bit of freshness. Vetiver, carnation, jasmine, cedar, rose, coriander, patchouli, and cinnamon in the mid. Oak moss, leather, incense, amber, tonka, musk, and labdanum in the base. Let's see what Parfumo says. Mazzoni. I'm getting used to Parfumo now. Ramsey's been like, he's big on Parfumo. Good evening, good afternoon, Nick. Sorry, good evening, good afternoon. Bergamot, juniper, basil, galbanum, green notes, and lemon, according to Parfumo. Heart notes, clove. Yes, I get a clovey vibe. Jasmine, cinnamon, coriander, rose, patchouli, and vetiver. Base notes are leather, ambergris. I wouldn't care. I was gonna say cistus, frankincense, moss, musk, and tonka bean. Right, I swear to you, right, I was gonna say I get some kind of ambergris sort of vibe, like this kind of bright, fizzy kind of aspect, like this, but it's like a little bit warm as well. It's fantastically made, absolutely. Lovely. It's fresher than you expect. Yeah, it is, yeah. It is fresher than you expect. I could have worn this today. Oh, piss off. Sorry, I'm not shouting at any of you. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Right. That's me trophy Lancome. This is one of my discoveries of the year, this. Fucking fabulous, this. It's going to be great in the hot weather. Let's see what the chat's saying without us. Dushan adores incense, frankincense, and all about him. Yikes, I only get girls walking to her by searching Dublin on YouTube. Natalia Rich calls me a bike. I'll take it as a compliment. My favourite notes, says Paolo, are oud, rose, leather, amber, patchouli, opoponax, incense, and labdanum. Off to my tea, guys. See you later, Devon. Have a great holiday. You too, thank you. I forgot oak moss, says Paolo. There's a song, Bike, by Pink Floyd. What are some frags with the longest list of ingredients? Roger, probably. Paolo Gomez, oak moss is actually the real reason why we love vintages. Back to Goutal, Eau de Monsieur is fantastic mossy cologne, a sleeper. Yes, Eau de Sud is lime and oak moss. It reminds me a bit of Homme de Grès. The bergamot in this gives a kind of limey feel to the lemon, makes it more like a Malfi lemon. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good. You said I wore an Animalis album the other day. It's fresher than you expect, yes. Mycel Original Opium, that's true. Jura Rose talking about t-shirts, it's time to wear your jeans. My only issue with Trophy is that it sort of fizzles out in the dry down. Still love it though, says Nick. It's shocking. You get like 2 hours if you're lucky. You know what I mean? You're 2 hours if you're lucky. Alan says, hey Rich, Wes and I ran into Roger Doug at his Harrods boutique on the 6th floor. He sends you his love. I don't think he does. I don't hate Roger as a person, actually. I think Roger's a spectacular fucking salesman. I think he knows his history. He's got a fucking outrageous collection, like, of vintage perfumes. I just don't like the whole I'm a perfumer. I don't like the pricing. It's duplicitous. It's just not. He is playing with words, semantics, and it's not. I don't think it's right. But I don't hate him as a person. I think he's a good ambassador. I think he speaks extremely well. I envy the way he speaks. Not like his accent, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, he's the content of what he says. I think he's just used that for... He's used that for advancing his business. I haven't worn this for a while. This is the type of fragrance I associate with Roger. I can imagine him wearing this. His talks on historical fragrances are excellent. The fuck it, he's done this presentation. It's on the Fragrance Foundation channel, right? It's absolutely incredible. The only problem is the audience keep talking over him, and the audio is shocking. But apart from that, the content of what he says, I genuinely would pay money to have been there. Hello, Ryan D. Spectacular that was. Still, it's a brilliant watch, you know. I could do with somebody sorting the sorting out the audio on it, you know, if somebody wants to remix it or like remaster the fucking whatever. I'd love to see his collection. Hey mate, are you selling any other vintage stuff? I am. I'm currently streaming at the minute. So where is my eBay page? Selling. Active. Share. How do I share my eBay page with people? Oh, there it is. Where are you, Paul? There you go. Sorry, friends. Don't forget to like the stream, says Paolo. Yes, if you are into licking streams, please don't be afraid to lick mine. I have a Shaker Mini, one of my favourite minis, but my bottles are all second edition with white dot, my preference, says Tripler. Love the way it dries, Alan. It's so relaxing. How's the English countryside, Rich? It's been chilly and wet in Pennsylvania. I can tell you, it's fucking soaking out there. It's miserable. It's been grey and it was pouring down a couple hours ago. Anuj is digging out Murad Dont cases from his dungeon. I hope so. I would love it if he just messages and being like, aha, look what I found. I've asked him to keep as a Diorella, and I've asked him to keep one for Joe as well. So we have a couple on. I think it's a must own. You know, it's one of them. It's like a piece of history. You know, so. Oh, do you know what? I really like this music for a while. It's ambery. I get this amber from it. I'll tell you what. I haven't grown to love yet. I'll tell you. Timbuktu saying hi. Timbuktu. I just cannot. Zonk is shocking. It's a rubbish fragrance. Timbuktu. I need to come to terms with Timbuktu. I'm not ready to give up on it yet. It's actually smelling quite nice there. But I'd struggled with Timbuktu at first, but Zonk is awful. I don't know why anybody would fucking want to buy that shit. Venice, Charles of the Ritz, Koros, Mizoni Woman, nothing. I've had this girl on the way up for sale for ages as well, and Nefuck has bought it. Like, I'm really surprised at that. I would have thought that was going. I've got it up for 80 quid. I thought that was a decent price. I'm thinking of letting go Gucci Pour on 1. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I'm thinking of letting go quite a few things. Every time I go in, I think to myself, don't need that anymore. And I just look at different things, you know. Where is the chat? What am I doing? Took me a while to come round to Timbuktu, says girl. Do some charity rich, send Zonka to Dubai. I can't. Oh, sorry, I forgot you can't. Anyone try Merchant Loop? I've heard of that before, but I don't think I've ever smelled it. Oh, Diarella Joe. The houndstooth is exquisite. Yes, they're the ones. We've got 112ml splash. Joe, I'll send you a little thingy to decant it into if you want as well. Unless you want to splash it on. I just think splashing's a bit of a waste. Like, so my Gucci Pour on 1 and Envy. Just yeah. But I've got that Envy there. I'm not even sure why, to be honest. Found Mustard Cartier Pour on from our friend Ryan D. Brand new and sealed. Happy days. I might watch that Roger thing. I'll send you. What would you prefer, a 100ml bottle or a 10ml? Because I've got fucking both. I've got both. Yes, Ryan, I had some loyalty points. I have Merchant Loop. Fosco also purchased from our friends in Lancaster. I think it was their last bottle. Who is these people from Lancaster? What? Don't hold these people away from me. Germs Envy is the best ginger fragrance amongst designers. Esoteric ginger search goes on, says Tripler. I'm thinking of selling my By Man as well. I don't think it smells that good. Never reach for it. Never think about reaching for it, to be honest. Ginger Quest. It's nice to have all of these different fragrances, but wearing them's another matter. I'm at the stage now where I do actually want to wear stuff. Rich, you are visa free to Dubai, so come fly. Do I need a visa to go to Dubai? Do you have contacts? Can you pull strings? Can you pay for my flight? No, you don't need a visa. You got a British passport. Nice. Does that mean I can just stay there for as long as I want? Right, what's the crack? Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I'm singing Jurassic Park, but I am. "40 days. I can stay for 40 days without getting in trouble." Cool. With 50 Facebooks around 50 minutes, I managed to wear everything. It's great. 40 days. 90 days. Buy was mine most fashion-forward moment in life. I received a coffret as a gift with perfume and a Clabotine Zebrate slippers. Nice. Rich Demi livestream in Dubai. No. Duck, hang out with Demi in Dubai would be a sight to behold. Bless her. I'm not sure it would. I just don't know what. I think she would. I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know how that would work. Bless her. I don't hate Demi, to be fair. There are worse, more egregious villains to dislike. Demi Rawling. Rich Lesmore's private stream in his room. Process kisses Duck and she turns into a frog. Most countries to which you travel will offer visa when you arrive with your passport. Major exceptions would be Australia, Singapore, and Brazil. Yeah, the Australians are fucking mental about their immigration, aren't they? If you guys want to take your perfume game to the next level, you guys come to Dubai. Duck and Dusita hang out while buying Monterey backups. Ow! There'd have to be some kind of like vintage perfume shops over there that, because otherwise it would just be like designer shit that I've already smelled. You know? I don't know what the pattern would be. I need to wear Ambra. What's the fucking Dior Ambra? Jesus. Ambra Noir? Yes. I was going to say Ambra Noir there. Ambra Noir. Amber at night. Indiana's passport is shite. Need visa everywhere to get me out of the house. Are you not a resident in France yet? I promised I will sniff it for you. Don't blind buy, says Paolo. Got any old bottles of Creed? Still looking for a bottle of Green Valley. But yes, I'm genuinely thinking of selling my Barman. gonna get fucking hundreds for that. Ah, I'll tell you something. Anoush sent me this. It's fantastic. This is great. Tino Cosma. I'm going to apply in a couple of years, says Proddy. Do you ever come to England? You should let us know if you do. If you're local, we can meet up. Have a pint. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Rich, are you still searching for Noir de Noir? What, by Shiseido? No, I've got a mini, and it's not worth anything like the money people are charging for it. Scandalous. Scandalous. What are being asked for? So I've got a basically full bottle of this. Well, it's not basically full, to be fair. I'd say it's about 95% full. That's very nice, but it's a bit like fucking pour on. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Stop rolling, you stupid thing. Oh, sorry, I fucked up there. Loads of pictures of Koros on my phone because I've been selling it. Does anybody know what Buyman goes for in the real world? Rich, Prince Hamdan has agreed to play for your flight. Tom Ford, not just... Oh, Noir de Noir, I've got you. Yes, I am still looking for a vintage of that. Sorry. I would like a proper vintage of that with the white batch codes on the bottom, not the gold ones. Or is it the other way around? I think it's the other. No. Sandalwood and lavender. It's beautiful, like. It's very pretty. It's very nice, but I just don't wear it, like. Well, Paul, I have sent you that message. Let's see. Found a seller in the US with Shiseido's Feminite Pure Parfum. Incredible bottle design. Tempted? Yes, I would buy that. That is exactly the type of thing I would buy. Very nice. I'm going to put this back. There. I go. I mean, it's a proper asset in the fucking collection, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it's just sitting there doing fuck all because I'm not wearing it. Weird. Yeah, Tripler, I think you should buy that, to be honest with you, depending on the price. Oh, Pavarotti is so good. I might wear that tomorrow. I might wear Pavarotti tomorrow. Has anybody smelled this? Palomar de Parfums Oris Tattoo, or have you smelled anything by the brand? For me, this is very plain. Very modern. Which version of Feminite do you wear is better? Shiseido's. It just is. It just is. Whoa. Thanks, Rich. No problem, Nick. So, what do you make of this brand. Have you smelled any? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Hello, JJ. JJ, somebody sent me a few, they weren't clips, but they sent us a few timestamps of that stream you did with Mr. Smelly last week, attacking Ramsey for a couple of hours. Why? I don't know what this thing is you've got with Ramsey. I don't know what he's possibly done to like get you to be the way that you're being, but you've got a proper bee in your bonnet about him. And that stream, I'm not going to lie to you, mate, I lost a lot of respect for you watching some of that stream. Like, you didn't name Ramsey, you didn't need to. You should have. And to be honest with you, I've waited until that you've been in the presence where it doesn't matter where it would have been, but I wanted to say to you, that was bad. It's not something I particularly want to discuss privately because it's not something that you've discussed privately with him. You did it on stream, live in front of everybody, and shat all over him. Shat all over a couple of other people as well, by the sounds of it. Some of the stuff you were saying sounded like you were talking about me as well. Didn't like it. Didn't think a lot of it. Talking. Yes, JJ, I think it's best that you dip out. I think it's best that you fuck off and don't come back, frankly. And stop talking shit about us behind your back and other people. Just don't come back. Ever. I think it's best that you fuck off and stay fucked off. I can also tell you, if you're still listening, that I'm not the only one that feels that way. I wanted to say that when you were in the presence. And don't contact us privately either, because I don't want to fucking hear it. Fucking sorry for everybody else who's in here who didn't want to hear that, or people who did want to hear that. That's not what I'm saying, but the first opportunity I was going to take to do that, like, he has been an absolute cunt for quite a while. And when you say and do shit, then what do you think? Nobody's going to fucking say anything back. Ramsey has behaved impeccably. How can you possibly go on to fucking do shit like that and say the shit that you've been saying? I won't be reading any emails you send. I won't be watching any more fucking streams that you're fucking on. I won't be listening to you. Other people can do what they want. But the fucking bollocks you've been talking about people behind their back. Fucking man went on Eugene's stream and apologised to Ramsey to his face and then took it back. Fuck off. What words can you possibly then speak after doing something like that anybody should take seriously? Outrageous. Literally disgusting. Disgusting. And fucking no doubt he'll try and take the moral high ground or fucking do something. I don't give a fuck. Sick of it. It's been going on for fucking ages. It's been going on for ages. Been waging a campaign against Ramsey, and it's out of pure jealousy. It's the only motive. It's the only motive that I can figure out. Bollocks. I'm finished with that. That's over now. Done. Finished. I'd like to see Rich's balls must be massive. It's not hard to talk about people on stream. I'd prefer to see it to someone's face, literally in person. Didn't necessarily want to do or say any of that, if I'm being honest. But then I didn't want JJ to do and say the things he's been fucking saying for months now. This has been coming for months. And you stay out of it, and then you wonder what the fuck is going on. Has Ramsey done anything? Can't see it. Can't see it. He's done nothing. He's done nothing to him. Except exist. You know what I mean? So, what the fuck? Scent of the day is louder for men. Good fragrance. I was surprised to see JJ on here. Just, I don't know what to say. I don't know what the fuck any other kind of response could possibly be. You know? Fucking don't email us, don't fucking contact us. Don't necessarily want to be your friend. I don't want to make up. Just stay the fuck away. I've said what I'm gonna say. Hey, fucking. Well, there we are. I see the viewership's gone up. I think I need a heavy dose of Tamdao after this. I didn't realise Tamdao was a real place until, like, I bought the fragrance and they were telling us. Does anyone know when Jubilation 40 is going to be released? Not personally. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. And my Sony Womo's lovely. Timbuktu's weird. I get Tour de Hermes vibes from it. You know? I get Tour de Hermes vibes from Timbuktu. Dusan, what's crazy is sometimes Western countries get the first release versus here in the Middle East. There's no orange in Timbuktu. No, but I didn't say there was. I just get Tour de Hermes vibes. I think it's a big ISO-y super bomb. You know? It's a big fuck off bomb of ISO-y super. What do we have? Messages. Where is your bottle of Unum, Rich? Well, This is part of the reason I'm selling some fragrances as well. I'm sick of having fragrances on top of fragrances, in some case on top of fragrances. Do you know what I mean? There it is. Because it's square and because it's like this, then I put Enigma on the top of it, which I also need to wear more. We should more of those in the world. Speaking of Juby, does anyone have an experience with Jubilation 25 women? I imagine Ramsey's got fucking Jubilation 25 women. Does Timbuktu remind you of a deep, dark forest, like Enchanted Forest? No, you mention it maybe a little bit. Why am I doing this? Now you mention it maybe a bit. You know. There we go. Why are you behaving this way, you shit? Is it because Gilmorton's there? No. Fuck. Double fuck. Oh, there you are. Oh, no, 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 no. There it is. Saved it. Once. Gilmorton's metallic that's causing bother. In you go. Stop that. Everything here is in a very delicate balance and it can all change at a moment's notice. Like Tino Cosma's moving on its own, it's become sentient. There we go. That's better. Yo, yo, Bob, what's happening? Well, that was just a Fragalanche. Asking for a Fragalanche. Without sheer layers, there will be no Fragalanche. Pure physics. I am trying to do that. Well, that was truly outrageous, says Klein. Any great perfumes people don't talk about anymore? 88 by Check and Speak, for example. Frappan 1270. Do you remember Paolo Frappan 1270 being the darling before Aventus? Shergi was massively hyped up. Still a great fragrance. Paolo, you should come on one day, and we'll go over all the vintage, not vintage fragrances, but from vintage Fragcom, all the hype beasts from years gone by. You know, Paolo's been around for years, unless I'm thinking of someone else. Pradeep to TDC is very Elena style. Airy, transparent fragrances. Ajate is nice though. De Bakhmachov, Celle de Vetova, Oriental Lounge, Une Nuit Magnétique. Yes, Rich, the real Fragcom, that's right. One day someone will find Rich buried under a small mountain of bottles, fighting and kicking, raging. Have you done a review of Tower Rose Incense there? No, I haven't worn it enough. I couldn't give you a proper breakdown of it. Thanks all, says Pradeep. Pradeep, I have Bois de Riz. It's nothing special, but it's enjoyable. What's Pradeep been saying? Is the Different Company any good? I've heard of these people myself. Rose Incense is in my top 5 for fall winter. Nice. Eau Sauvage. I want to wear this. I want there to be some warm days. It's absolutely fucking pitch black outside, you know. It's dark. It's May the 1st and it's dark outside. Oh, careful. I want to wear this. Polo Sport, the scent of my youth. Rose incense is in my top 5 for fall and winter. Alan Hansen, and again, it's Du Chevaux with Tower. Nobody talks about on a Rose de Kandahar. There's a few reviews about it. I didn't like it. What didn't I like about it? Something. Oh, piss off. That's me Agua Brava down. Good fragrance. Nobody seems to care about the last Tower release, Golistan. He's peaked, hasn't he? He's peaked too early. He hath peaked earlieth. Right, excuse me whilst I hydrate. We will go on for a bit longer, because I don't want to end on that fucking note. You know? But I do need to dehydrate. I might even pop downstairs, my friends. So give me a couple of minutes. Try not to leave. Pradeep, man the door. Stop people leaving. Disaster. Absolute fucking disaster. There is bread, there is soup, right, for dinner. And there's no bread. There is no bread with the soup for dinner. What an absolute shit show. This is the worst thing that has happened to me in the last 20 minutes. By a considerable distance. Very green soup as well. Lots of vegetables. It's all vegetables, I think. Absolute pain. Absolute pain and suffering. Can't believe it. Does anyone know when Juby 40 is going to be released? Not me. Speaking of Juby, no. Does Timbuktu remind you of a deep forest I've seen? Right. I've read half of these. Rose incense is in my top 5. Had a bottle of rose sheep was stolen by Italian customers, says Tripler. Oh no. Dehydrate, you mean, Rich? Well, I just went downstairs. I smell Golistan. I remember it being very pleasant, pretty even. Would love to test it more, says Ryan. No bakery around. Not on bank holiday. I'm gonna have to go down to the shop. I mean, because it's a bank holiday, they haven't been working for Sunday and Monday. So there's like the fucking Hopefully there's some bread buns that nobody wanted. I clicked on just before the gunfight, was reading JJ's comment, and poof, it went before I finished. Well, you shan't be seeing them again. Not here. I don't really want to go on about it. I'll talk to you afterwards if you want, Bob. Better to be dehydrated off than dehydrated on, says Manly Sense. Jesus. Yes, crusty bread is nice with soap. Not loaf kind. You what? Soap? Crusty bread is nice with soap? Have you been eating soap? Put soap on your sandwiches. You're an unusual man, Pradeep would know this. I didn't think that you put soap on your sandwiches, though. What kind of soap? Bolestan means sick in Serbian language. Now I do want to dehydrate nightmare. Pradeep says soup. Yeah, right. Slip of the tongue, that, wasn't it? You've been fucking chowing down on bars of dove. That's what it is, isn't it? Imperial leather. Take a bite of that now. Oh, yes. Shimmer page can change, sometimes talks about a fortnight. Shimmer page change sometimes takes about a fortnight. Page change? On bass notes? I don't know what I feel about Malto Smalto. Dev is our favourite Mongolian throat singer. Bless him. He's trying his hand at everything you can at that age, can't you? Very adaptable. There is perfume that is popular amongst bass noters. Never smelled it. It's called Genghis Khan. I have heard of this Genghis Khan. I think Anoush had some a while ago. Temujin. DJ is back. Welcome back, DJ. How are you? Stress dealing with bullshit. Try and chill, mate. Hello, Rich. Sent of the day is Duron Batch. That would be a 2012 or a 2022. If it's got a 2 at the front. Dior Homme. Depends when you bought it. I hope it's nice. On Mongolian, Genghis Khan is the fragrance that Hednick was always putting in his top 10 lists forever. Fragrances ever. Hednick? Yikes, same here, Duck. All the Boulangioche closed, also with the protesters threatening. Yes, I imagine there's going to be hell on. I imagine there's going to be hell on today. 1 million people. 1 million people across France. Hednick is a popular bass noter. There's got to be a better shorthand for someone who writes on bass notes, hasn't there? Hednick is the bass noter with the largest collection ever. Goodness gracious me. And he thinks Genghis Khan's immense. That's interesting. Buys full collections when they come out. Jesus. That's outrageous. He must have some fucking money. And he's buying full collections all at once when they come out. God. This Murad Don is very lovely. As is this Encens Flamboyant. I need to buy some bread. It's playing on my mind. I found an unboxed Dime Blonde for $80. It felt like 2018 again. I don't like Dime Blonde. I've got it, but I'm not a massive fan. I found an unboxed diamond. Kangaskhan prices exceed value from what I've read, says Tripler. Though I never see Hednick actually say anything about the fragrances he tries, but maybe he posts elsewhere on base notes. Ah, Eugene, welcome. You've missed the fireworks. Though I never say... Oh, sorry. Wherever he stores them must be clearly visible on Google Maps, says Outrage. I predict there will be a Hermes H24 Parfum. By the way, I'm not a fan of H24. Yeah, there'll be one of them. Trying to copy the old Savage fucking line. I reckon some Shake has the largest selection. I mean, if we're going worldwide, there'll be some fucker somewhere with a fucking about 5,000 fucking bottles, 10,000 bottles. Sebastian's got a good claim, you know? Sebastian's got a good claim, but he does sell and move stuff on. I mean, if you counted all of his bottles, including fucking backups and stuff, that would take a fucking month. You know what I mean? He's good like that, though. Hello, Eugene. How are you? I would have Eugene on. Ooh, are you testing on Sans Flamboyant, Rich? Big love, that one. I am. I've got it right here. I've got the Myrrh as well. The Myrrh's fucking glorious. Someone is selling one at too expensive in a price. I can't drop the link, Eugene. I haven't got it. I don't have a link. Or I would. I'd drop it. Go live. I am live. Oh, shit. I don't want the camera facing me. Face the other way. Eugene, you drop the link. You go live. Again. I saw you live. I saw bits of it. Was Eugene lurking around? Lurking around Toronto? Going for a walk in the middle of the night? I was fucking worried about him. People coming up offering to suck his willy. For a pittance. You know? Meh, I suck your dick. Shut up. Rich, you think you can lift the camera a bit so we have more bottles to see versus wood? Yours truly, your demanding viewer. You don't want to see my wood? I find that hard to believe. Give us a second. Oh, I've screwed that on tight. How's that? There you go. How is that? And there they are. There's more behind. Ooh, other bottles to look at. Scent Masters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania has lots of Encens Flamboyant. Not certain what their price is though. Maybe high hundreds, low 200s. Please let me know. Oh, other bottles to look at. Should I answer that question, Rich? That Ascensia stunning. Yeah, it's a brilliant fragrance. That I should wear that more as well, shouldn't I? But that's what I mean. I'm trying to get more of these things here, like not sold because there's other stuff I'd rather sell, like the By Man. All right, I'd rather sell By Man than I would. It's lovely though. It's lovely, but it's essentially like the same lavender sandalwood sort of dry down that the Pour Homme got, and the Pour Homme's just more interesting, you know. But it's an asset for the fucking. It's an asset for the channel, for the. What's it called? Like it's an asset in the fucking. Like if you've got, what's it called? Like a collection. Favorite perfume in the shot? Oh God. Somebody else answer that. I don't want to. I don't like saying that sort of thing when they're right there in front of us looking at us. Do you know what I mean? You need little fences between the layers to avoid the fragalanches. I need some nets. Do you know what I mean? I need some nets like they have in prisons and stuff like that. What's my favourite in the shot? Could be Dior Homme 2005, you know. We Bois de Portugal. Smolto Pour Homme. Pavarotti. Pavarotti's still in the shot. It's like picking a favourite child. Yeah, you can't fucking do it. Oh, but it's not Davidoff. No. This is outrageous. I don't know when this should be. Oh, you can't see it anymore. I don't know when this should be worn. Oh, yes, you can. Hold on. Yes, you can. Sorry. Do you prefer this shot to the other one? Do you prefer this like look to what I usually do? And Joe does. And what Joe wants, Joe gets. I'm afraid. Joe has spoken. You could create a game, find the frag with the setup and cash in. I find it hard to crash in. I feel bad for putting the fucking coffee link, man. For pinning it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I just don't want to cash in off yous. Particularly, do you know what I mean? Like, Gene will tell you, like, I've often thought of, like, just getting rid of it. And he's like, no, just keep it. Like, the coffee thing, I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking... I don't know. I haven't monetized the channel. How do you like that Lupin? I really like that for when I don't particularly want to wear a fragrance. I really like it for when I'm not really arsed with wearing something, but I want to wear something. Does that make sense? I'm not sure it does. I don't want to say it's a non-fragrance because that's harsh, but it's a great. To me, I'll tell you what it is. It does something very similar to By Man. It's this soft, round, smooth, slightly warm. It's a soft, round, smooth, slightly warm, slightly. Is it powdery? It's powdery in the best way because it's very slight. I don't know that it is powdery. It might just be smooth. Wear it when you don't want to wear a fragrance. I get that, but I always appreciate it when I do wear it. Yeah, I'll be devastated when this goes, but I don't think I'll replace it. Because I'll wear the fuck out of this. You've seen the dent I've put in it, man. I've only had this for about 2 or 3 years. Do you know what I mean? That's a huge dent, and I lather it on because it's not very loud. I just cover myself in it. It's beautiful. I really like it. I'm going to fucking wear it tomorrow. No, fuck. Yes, I do. This was an absolutely sensational blind buy. I love it when that happens as well, you know. Oh, no. Oh, not clever for doing that. It is the softest perfume. It's so soft and smooth and cuddly and round. Well said and well deserved, says Jonathan. The story is Helmut Lang. Ooh. I like Helmut Lang. Or a Lang helmet. This is so soft. And I was talking to Anuj about this. Soft and smooth and round and got this lovely. You can just, again, you could lather yourself in that. No one would mind. These fucking bottles let this perfume down, in my opinion. Good perfume, that. Ostend's Impression Cedarwood Heart with its violent leaf at the top. I've convinced myself to sell that fucking... Jonathan, welcome. I've convinced myself to sell By Man. And it's going up. I wanted it to be the smell of a companion left on the sheets after a night of passion, says Paolo. Has anyone tried Atkinson's? I've fucking never taken to Atkinson's. The collection symbolises class structure. Those Les and Demodables have their own balcony. No, they don't. Not to themselves, they don't. There is a little fucking derby here. A little derby. See that? There is a little Kazemi, which I wore yesterday and thoroughly enjoyed it. Wet rose. It's like Noir piece with a fucking gargantuan rose in. There is M7, and then I've got a row of about 6. I've got 6 House of Matriarchs there, including Orca, which I want to wear at some point. Massive dent in Givenchy vertebra. That's how I bought it. That's how I bought it. I got this as a partial and Noosh sorted it out. I think that the Guerlain's better. You struggle. The thing is, right, you go on this journey with vetiver and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to find the best vetiver in the world. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then you just come back to the Guerlain. It's just, it's a reference. It is literally the standard. It's a bit like Ambra Sultan. It's like you can literally reference everything else against it in its class. I quite like Rouge Privé, leathery take on the classic Habit Rouge. Massive dent. Massive. Author of a sociological treatise on perfume bottle placement in a collection, says Nick. Holding that derby by the cheap lid. Whoa. Careful, because the lid does come away. It's a screw on, but the gold fucking cap on the top, Anoush gave me that for nothing. Before I got me fucking 200ml. The mint in that one's gone, but the mint in the other one isn't. It's still there. Fucking stunning. That miniature derby trumps a lot of the bigger bottles there. Nick is title is Dr. Lester. Guerlain vetiver Ambra Sultan. Ambra Sultan. Ambra Sultan based purely on an emotional attachment. Because Ambra Sultan was my gateway drug. Everybody's got one. Everybody remembers that perfume where they thought, fucking hell, I didn't know perfume could do this. I was with Richie G. Bought it. Yes, Boswellio. I'm still alive. I was with Richie G and I just bought it. I just wish I'd bought more of them. That's my only regret. And I've got a few backups. I just wish I'd bought more. The thing is with my Serge Lutens are exempt from the whole like rotation thing. So if I picked up Ambra Sultan tomorrow, it wouldn't be in contradiction. I've got the Rive Gauche. Would I sell Rive Gauche Pour Homme? Possibly. I think it's probably one of the most overrated fragrances there is. I am going to go and dehydrate because if I don't, I'm going to pop. So give us a second. Also, I need to figure out where I can get some bread. These two things are not linked. Hi. Where am I? Here I am. It's fucking dark outside, you know, I'm telling you. The fucking cloud cover is outrageous. Oh, that's 38 people. How is it fucking possible that more people come in here and fucking... Oh, there's 34 now, see? As soon as I return, Soon as I return, people fuck off. People come in. When I'm gone, they're like, ooh, what's going on around here? What structures are you building with those bottles? The Fortress of Solitude? It's like something out of fucking... What's it called? Oh, shit. I'm throwing my phone around now. What's everybody saying? Eugene posing impossible riddles. Jeremy was my gateway fragrance. Whatever gets you in through the door, mate. Fair play to him for that. He's lost his mind, clearly. He's fucked it. He looks... honestly, right, I hate to fucking talk about people's appearances and shit like that, because I'm the fucking prize cow. But, Jeremy's fucking not looking well compared to 5 years ago. I don't know what he's doing. I think it's his diet. Or... I don't want to slander him by saying it's drugs, so I won't say that. A new Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum. Smoother, richer, better, says Phil Stevens. You rascal. Triplus is running next door for bread. My dissertation on perfume placement coinciding with class structure will be posted on Fragrant again. Welcome, Pat Lester. Give the duck some bread, at least crumbs. Aye, I know, it needs to get into me bread. Into me bread? I'd put bread on me bread? I suppose you could have a bread sandwich. But no. I need bread for me soup, friends. Something in there. Duck toasting bread on a Bunsen burner live. What have I done? I just moved me light. Just kicked me ring light. How in the hell do you write your Christmas cards? Oh, on the... It's like a bureau, so it folds down. Also, I usually write them on the kitchen table, if I'm being honest. Get crumbs in there. He looks so odd nowadays. Yeah, he's not well, bless him. Don't feed rich white bread, it will just swell in his tummy. It will. That's right. I'll get some brown bread buns or something like that. Oh, God in heaven. What a day. Is this the new streaming time? No, it's not. It's just while I'm still not right after having the shingles. I'm better. Today was the first day that I took my immunosuppressants again. So I'm starting to feel better. Tomorrow I'll feel much better, I imagine. And then on Wednesday and then Thursday I'll be taking the fucking chemo immunosuppressants. So on Friday I'll feel a bit shit. I haven't taken them for a long time now because I was ill with a fucking chest infection before that. So I've been off them for longer than I've been... No. It's been 3 weeks, yeah. It's been 3.5 weeks. So I'm expecting consequences on Friday. But on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I should be fucking fit as a fiddle, like as fit as a fiddle as I'm going to be, you know. But yes, until such time that I can stream at 8 o'clock at night and not fucking fall asleep before 10, I'll be streaming through the day. It's a different audience, it's a different crowd, it's a different thing altogether. It's quite nice. Nutella is a respectable composition. If a tad linear, says Nick. Nutella's I don't know. A little bit of Nutella goes a long way. Last Jeremy video I saw was him saying he got to dump thousands of his brand's bottles. It's the thing with fragrances, right? If you make a lot of fragrances, you've got to realize most people will just buy one. And by most, I mean everyone. It's just us and this is not a big community. This is not a big community, all right? So what he has to do is you've got to spread the net as wide as you can and sell one to a lot of individuals. The fact that he released 5 fragrances and probably had to get them probably had to like fucking shift them like 2 and 3 at a time to people he was giving them away, wasn't he? The fuck is he playing at? Also, I heard rumours that he never put a penny into that project. You know, the Kickstarter? Now, this is a rumour. This is alleged, right? I don't know if this is based in fact or not, right? Apparently, allegedly, he pocketed the Kickstarter, and the perfume was made for him for nothing, and he was just to be the face of it and the creative fucking thing. I don't know if that's true. I suspect that is maybe not true, because that would be extremely illegal if he's pocketed the fucking Kickstarter. So I imagine that money was used. But maybe he was paid by the brand. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that is a rumour I've heard more than once. It would be interesting to hear him talk about that. I beg your pardon. What's the checkered cap between D&G, Paul Rom and Givenchy Vetiver? Checkered cap. It's not checkered. It is... is it this one? Tumult by Christian Lacroix. Ramsey, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Christian Lacroix, that's right. Tumulte. Paolo, you'll remember when this was a hype job as well. Christmas cards. I've not received the Christmas card. I'll send you a Christmas card if you want, Phil. There are better gourmet hazelnut chocolate spreads than Nutella. Don't even go there. We try to justify that cheap bottle design with, I could have had a magnetic cap. Well, people will say I'm copying someone. Yes, that went in his fucking pocket. Good for you. You gigged the fucking system. I don't like the cynicism. So I don't like the cynicism of it. All friends are rushing to check on the ducks, says Pradeep. I'm itching for a new Ramsey video. I need my fix. Yes, I got restless leg. I had a fucking restless leg. Didn't realise what it was until I realised he hadn't made a video in a week. But like I was saying earlier, Ramsey's got a life. He's got one of them lives that we keep hearing about. You know, work, family, perfume. This is a fantastico. Yes, Paolo remembers. I'm going to have Paolo on here. I've got Paolo. Paolo sent us his number before and his email, so we'll have a chat and we will talk about hype jobs of yore. I used to have Frappan 1270. That'll be in there. Tumult. We'll have a talk about it before we do it. But that'll be a good video. I'll enjoy that stream. Work, life, perfume. What else is there? Oof. Not much. Nothing worth talking about. Got a mini from Sonny of Tumulte. Femme. Reminded me strongly of Chopard's Casimir. Sonny's a lovely bloke, isn't he? He always puts in a couple of samples as well. Really nice. Hello, Ramsey. Your honour was being strongly defended, says Joe. Caravelle piece is the best from Fat Pan. 1270 is gross. And what is the other one? That's gin and tonic smelling. Frappan 1270. I got a sample of that years ago. I thought, that's lovely. I'm going to buy that one. I'm going to buy that. It's great. I'm going to buy that. And I put it off 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 for fucking years. The best part of 10 years I put it off for. Bought it, fucking hadn't smelled it in years. Thought, yes, I can't wait for this. Smelled it. I was like, oh, fuck off. That's awful. Do you know what I mean? Natalie's been admiring my balls. Palm oil buzz, it deforests the orangutan's habitats. Frappans nevermore and La Humanista great, says Renata. Welcome, Renata. Welcome, Lily. Did you enjoy the beige net, Ram? What's beige net? Do you have Azaro's acteur? Saw the article on Fragrant again. I've seen the article. I don't have it. I do have a mini. That's another video I need to do as well. But that I'm going to do that as a stream. Because that's going to take fucking hours, that. I've got a fucking carrier bag full of minis. You know what I mean? I'll have to line them all up. I'll have to fucking unbox them all and then rebox the fuckers when it's finished. It's going to be a shift, that. You know what I mean? I'll do a stream, but without chat on, if you'll forgive us for that. I know that's like the best part of the streams, getting to talk to other people and see people in the chat. Have you tried Tiffany for men? Yes, I had a bottle. I sold it. How much do you think 100ml is worth paying? So it is like Pour Monsieur by Chanel, right? But a bit powdery in the dry down. It's a precursor to Pour Monsieur EDP. Peter, a collector, unlike a lot of us, reducing to 10 for fuck's sake. Yes, he's trying to get rid of everything, isn't he? That's right. He won't even have 10 soon. We only need Rachel and Anoush here. That's not true. Oh, no. If you're saying add to this, yes. But I was going to say I'm grateful for every one of the 41 people watching. Regret putting Lana Way on in this weather, says DJ. Are you having shit weather as well? Richard, you got it right about Tiffany. A powdery Pour Monsieur, creamy Pour Monsieur. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of what came years later. Jacques Polge. It feels like a working version of this. You know, this is starting to change colour a bit. Nice. Used to be much lighter. Used to be see-through. Oh, I haven't worn this. It hasn't been fucking. That is fucking glorious. I've got the cologne concentrate version of that. There is fucking minute differences. Minute. Nothing worth paying silly money for. But I love this. This reminds me of earlier in my journey. White polo shirts. White shirts. Beautiful. I think I may have bollocksed this as well. Stop it, Tino. This is L'Eau d'Ambre, right? I'm going to stick with it. I've been looking for a summer amber. I think this is a bit thick for it, you know? Grand Soir's probably a summer amber because there's fucking nothing to it. You know what I mean? Shite. Tino, are you going to sit there? I think you will. You'll play better there, won't you, son? Yes. In fact, no, bollocks, you're not going there. I know what you're like. Quite a few minis of Acteur about. It's grey here today. Oh, honestly, I could show you the outside, but it's an absolute I was going to say it's a shithole. It's not a shithole. It's just fucking miserable. It's proper British weather. If I asked you to define or draw British weather, right? Outside now is exactly what you would come up with. It's fucking grunt. Quite a few minis of Acteur about. Nick S, I don't like shopping online internationally. Hate the waiting time. Yeah, it's awful. Once you've bought something you want in your hand, don't you? Fosco, I'm smelling Merchant Loop from my arm. Rich, you still need to figure out where to get the bread. I'm going to go down to the shop. If there's none in the shop, I'm going to go to another shop. I'll keep going to shops until I get some. If I can't get any, I'll buy some chips. It's lovely here in the Midlands, he said smugly. Oof. I think it's the first time anybody's ever said that, isn't it? Does Colonia Futura remind you of Eau Sauvage, Rich? No, but Dura Rose made us smell it, and it's really nice. Heard Acteur was jammy, but I find it very taut, elegant. Bosvelio, a clothing company. Rich, do you prefer the ombre leather ADP over the parfum? Yes. I like this, but I fucking rarely wear it. Wore it a few times before I started the channel, I think. It's really nice. I'm not sure if it goes, because it's like Tuscan leather light. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it goes as far as spring and summer. It'd probably go early spring. I think I'm going to put that and the L'Eau d'Ambre in the other rotation, to be honest with you. Maybe Missoni. The Mazzoni's much fresher than you think. Manly Sense was right. Rich, don't fret, you are the greatest human being ever, says Bosvelio. Calm yourself, along with Rachel and Anush. Do you really mean that, Bos, or are you just being nice? Dusan first, still just nice. What do you wear when you are bodyguarding Jura? GIT with that thug hat? No, what did I wear? I wore Enchanted Forest and I wore something else. I can't remember what the fuck it was. I wore Enchanted Forest and I wore something else. Fuck. Enchanted Forest was beautiful. It was a lovely day. I really do, yes. Well, thank you, boss. You are lovely too. I liked your video on Rage. I thought that was a good video. Oh, well, sod you. Slight exaggeration. Oh, well. Go away. Bob. The infrared EDT was too sweet, so waiting to test Habit Rouge Privé is very good on the other hand. Infrared. I'm not interested in those Spice Bomb flankers at all. Confession time, I'm off to the gym wearing CK1. Oh, he's at the gym, so he's done it. How many sprays do you usually do, Rich? Depends what it is, but about 5, 6, 7. Fuck it. I've got the perfume to do it. Apply. I put some on me back. Probably closer to 10 if I'm being honest. Depends what it is though. If it's a massive, staunch perfume that's going to frighten me and everyone around us, then obviously I don't. Also, it depends what context I'm going to be in that day. Am I going to be with other people who are sensitive to this? Am I going to a meeting, which is rare? Am I going to be seeing like fucking other people? Who knows? Eugene wore a bit of ADG the other day. Yikes. I want to wear Rousse. A Rousse by Serge Lutens. I've got it here, but it hasn't got a lid. Not yet. Can you see it? Richie would feel right at home in Seattle, Washington. I've heard that Washington's a shithole. Oh no, that's Oregon. Sorry. Washington might be nice. Apparently Oregon's a shithole though. It's where Thomas and Galen live. They're always talking about how fucking grunt it is. Maybe because Galen lives there. I mean, I say maybe. I think we all know the answer to that. This is a lovely cinnamon fragrance. I'll tell you what else is a fucking lovely fragrance by Serge. What's he called? What is he called? Miel de Bois. Miel de Bois, lovely honey fragrance, very realistic. I keep reading your username as Boswell Ox. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Got that eggshell stank. Ooh. Do buy tester bottles sometime. Important rule though, it has to have a cap or it will bother me all the time. I gave up on that one a while ago. I gave up on that one quite a while ago. Yeah. gorgeous looking bottle the Ascenza, apparently. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing people paying 50 quid for capos. Caps. You great praise and rich, no kidding. Cheers, boss. Do you have Serge Noir? No. Cedra? Yes. Fleur de Citronnet? No. Shen? Yes. All that sought after Serge. I've got Cedra and I want to sell it. I don't like it. I've got fucking Baptême de Feu, and that's awful. I've got a few that I don't like. Still looking for EP Profundus and Seal Mist. Is Duchefort creating the new Jubilation 40? Doubtful. Serge Noir is that camphor note. Interesting. I could be getting it. I could be getting Chypre Rouge as well. Never forget fucking Mark's video about Chypre Rouge. Fucking scared him. You know what I mean? Serge de Tons. And Mark did a video about it and it frightened him. So obviously I'm interested in it, you know what I mean? Whoa. There was a Russian guy doing a live stream at the minute. There's a lot of Russian language perfume channels, Cyrillic language perfume channels, I should say. Cyrillic writing, anyway. I don't know. I'm not that cultured. What are those expensive Serge black bottles with gold plates like they're exclusives? I don't think that they're exclusives. I think they're like a level above their exclusives because they charge fucking bonkers prices. 400, 500, 600, 700. I've seen those things going for. Crazy. Field de Joie is beautiful, but not for rich. Jasmine. Saracens is beautiful. I like Saracens. I would love a bottle of that. I wish Serge as a brand was better managed. Yes. I wish Serge would go back to what he was 10 years ago. I think a lot of people feel that way. I wish that there weren't as many fragrances as there are. But you've got the stands. You've got the Serge stands who just fucking like can't get enough. Like, they don't reply to emails. They don't do anything. I don't know if they're going for that standoffish Chanel sort of thing. I just don't know. I thought you said you liked Baptême de Feu and thought it was very complex. It must be a different fragrance. I mean, otherwise it was a while ago because I do not like that fragrance now. Like, it's fucking crazy. Gingerbread orange on a fucking... while someone's doing the ironing. Like a hot metal. It's what it's got, this hot metal, castoreum, orange, and fucking gingerbread, and it's as mad as you think it is. It's as mad as it sounds. It's batshit. This stuff is out of stock as boutique exclusive and customer service are clueless. Speaking of interesting notes, tennis ball note in The Soft Lawn by Imaginary Authors. Beautiful. Bull's Blood in Bull's Blood by Imaginary Authors. Do you know what I would actually really like that you just can't find now? Oh, the fucking one from what's it called, man? What's it called? Hans Henley? Bloodline. Bloodline. No, we'll just put Henley in. No exact matches. Completed items. No exact matches. Are you taking the piss? There are completed items, you bellends. Why are you being this way? Hindley perfumes. There's fuck all there. There's nothing on British eBay anyway. He does the lottery with it, man. I don't want the lottery, man. I want to buy a bottle. They do the lottery, don't they, every time he gets it. It's beautiful, that fragrance. It is absolutely glorious. One of the best fucking notes I've ever smelled, that. One of some popular funny molecules that used a lot these days. Do you have Joop? What about Adam? Any thoughts on the perfume? Had it, sold it. It was good. I liked it, but it was never getting worn. And I sold it to a couple of people, especially Scott from Sentinel, who really wanted it, and he loved it. So I sorted him out. The new Eklund de Fumé is good for like 15 minutes. Amber wood. Oh god. Has anyone tried Ariel Dore's Beauty and the Beast? Yes, I've got a video about it, I think. Usyk is a beast, is best. Has anyone tried Fila Nagil and Graziel? Yes, it's good. Bloodline is American perfume for Bloodline, yes. All this other stuff on his toe. What? Though his brand has some of the weirdos you find in the artisan side. I've got Bloodline, says Posco. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Alexander is a name from what country? Ukraine? Alexander. Store. I like Moan as well. M-O-W-N. Moan. It's a good fragrance. I've got something in my eye. There is no Jacques. There is no S in Jacques. Oh. Hermes. Alexander is a Greek name. Alexander. I think I might phone Eugene after this stream. Maybe not phone him, but message him, certainly. I wonder what Dura Rose is fucking playing at. The shit house. He's fucked right off him, hasn't he? Boyce 1920. It's Italian. Bois is French for bois. Yes, Boyce 1920. Boyce. Eugene is here. Always here. I will contact you. I'm enjoying these Ensens Flamboyant and Meuradon. Fabulous. Really fabulous. Bois de Portugal. Sabrina. Massive boobs. Excuse me for not greeting the community. Welcome, Alexander. You don't need to excuse yourself. Dmitry Bivol is the one everyone's ducking. No one wants that smoke. I wouldn't want that smoke. He'd punch your fucking lights out. Goodness me. I wouldn't like the smoke off any professional boxer. Have you ever seen those fights where they get like the best bare knuckle boxer in the world against like a real boxer, like a shit real professional boxer, somebody who's lost like 10 fights and that? The fucking professional boxer destroys them. It's mad. Like it's not even close. Like it's over in like a minute, if that. crazy shit. If you know how to fight, then you know how to fight. Oh my goodness. I didn't see Gervonta beating fucking Garcia so convincingly. I saw him winning because of the power. I didn't think it was going to be so convincingly, and I would fucking hate to get punched in the liver. I would hate to get punched in the liver. That shit must fucking knack. Kimbo Slice, yeah, I remember when Kimbo Slice died, bless him. That wasn't great, was it? Was a young man as well, wasn't he? She's fucking anyone can get it. Anyone can fucking get it. Life is not fucking assured, you know. Shakur Stevenson will beat Tank. Guy's eye after Kimbo punched him. Yeah. You ever seen the Thurman fucking welt? The Keith Thurman, is it? You ever seen when someone burst his fucking forehead? Fucking genuinely looked like he had a fucking golf ball under his skin. That was bananas. Tobacco cider from Henley is one I want. That sounds nice, Fosco. Fosco, have you ever win a bottle of that bloodline? Have you ever looked out? Would you look out for a bottle when they come up? Because fuck knows how to get a hold of one of them. I was talking to him a few years ago and I was like, would you sell us one? And he was like, well, no. I say, somebody, Nick, has just seen the Thurman welt. It's outrageous. Houdini was killed with a punch to the gut. Yes, but that was because he didn't have time to brace himself. The guy just punched him in the gut and burst his appendix. Lost one lottery, won one. If you ever get one that you're willing to part with, please let us know. Like if you go into the next one and just bear it in mind. If you're not willing to, it's fine. I mean, fucking hell. But if you could, that would be lovely. DJ, respectfully, your friend is wrong, in my opinion. Eugene, is downtown Toronto safe at night? Well, I mean, he's still with her. He did get offered some illicit fucking behavior. You know, Tyson or Fedor? Tyson. You deserve a Nobel Prize in streaming. Not for peace, though. My friend has a high bar, that's why I listen to him rather than the crowd. Got to try it for yourself in the end. Oh, goodness gracious me. What a day. How long have we been going on? 3 hours. Say this couldn't have happened last week. Oh, God. Tyson on his prime was scary. Still is. Power's the last thing to go. He's fucking 50, nearly 60-year-old man. Fucking, if you got a punch off him, he'd fucking hurt you, like. Do you know what I mean? You'd be in serious trouble if Mike Tyson punched you. Like, to this day, it is the last thing to go. Seen a bloke fighting with some police once, and he fucking knocked out a policeman. He got years in prison for it, like. Fucking quite a while in prison as well, like nearly 10 years, I think, maybe longer. But he was fighting with about 4 or 5 police officers, and he punched this fucking police, and the policeman was out before he hit the ground. Like, and he fucking went out, and you could hear the other people, because it was like on a night out sort of thing, and it was like, I knew who he was, I knew him, but I wasn't like mates with him. But everybody knew what he was like, and he just fucking, there was like five or 6 police officers trying to arrest him, and he just fucking caught one of them, sweet as a nut. And just, that was it. Bloke was out, and then the fucking police managed to wrestle him to the ground, arrest him, And then he was like fucking the police officer who he'd knocked out had to get taken to hospital. Like he woke up before the ambulance got there, but he didn't know who or what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like it was a fucking it wasn't pretty. Like seeing somebody getting properly knocked out is not fun. And on that note, friends, I'm off. I've done 3 hours and I must have bread. That's just how it is, I'm afraid. Feed the duck and he will eat. Yeah, Nick, he got a long time in prison for that shit. But I'm off. Yes, Paolo, I'll text you at some point. Don't let us forget. If I haven't texted you by I mean, it'll be 10 o'clock your time, is it? If I haven't texted you by like 11 or 12, then just send us an email and remind us. No, Bob, I can't. I'm starving, mate. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you to everyone who was liked. Thank you to almost everybody who has commented. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will be back soon. See you later, friends. Oh, fuck.